I would have said Jesus Christ, but I feel like right now Jesus Christ is actually telling me to call somebody else name, please, SouFlo, because me now listen. Me don't pay attention right now. Is this a case of Jamaicans praying to the wrong God? Because it's not like we don't have praying Jamaicans. Me don't know what go on, but it's bad. Matter of fact, it's past bad. It's wasara. That means it's past worse, gone to a place where we call wasara. Listen now, when this news first broke and said that Trelawney, Jamaica, one church member was shot and killed this morning when a gunman entered the Agape Christian Fellowship Church in Falmouth and fired several shots during the usual Sunday church service worship. Now, according to worshippers, this is 10:30 a.m. in the morning. And there I was, the lady said, in church worshiping when I heard explosions, people duck. All right? And later when I look up, I see a woman walking and falling to the ground. Now, as that story broke, I said to myself, we've been down this road before. And I remember actually asking my audience, where else are they going to start killing people? Is no place sacred? Because this was another story I covered out of Jamaica where them murder the brother and put him behind the church. And I say if them can murder somebody and put them behind the church, then this is the mind of people who will murder people in the church. Right? Well, about a week after I said that, they murder a man, a pastor, in the church. What's crazy to me is how we are still reacting to these things as if, oh my God, it's new. Jesus Christ, I first time this happened. Whoa, this is something big. When it's actually happened before. Now, the update to this story is that Trelawney, Jamaica, and I'm taking all these from Jamaica Observer. Trelawney, Jamaica. The police have identified the woman who was shot and killed during the church service. She is 51-year-old bank employee Andrea Lowe Garwood of a Stony Brook address in Trelawney. And reports are, like I said before, 10:30 a.m. in the morning. Lowe Garwood was participating in worship. You can imagine you dress up nice this morning. You say you're going to the house of the Lord to go sanctify and to go pray and give God the glory. And you sat down in that church and did not realize that you were going to die violently in that church that day. Accounts are that the shooter was seated right behind her in the church. And then the shooter at one point just got up and opened fire, hitting her multiple times. The shooter reportedly escaped in a waiting white Toyota Allion motor car, leaving a cell phone behind. That tells me that this person should not be too hard to track, because they did not come into the church with a mask on. This is 10:30 broad daylight morning time where everybody saw who this was that entered the church. What would be a beautiful thing is to have this church have a camera system. And see, when I was calling for the camera systems to be installed, this is what I was talking about. Because this would be an easy solve. Now, this person has left behind a cell phone according to the reports. Fingerprints could possibly be lifted from the cell phone. Maybe, thinking outside the box, this is an act to actually divert law enforcement attention in a different direction. Let me get the cell phone, clean off this cell phone. This cell phone don't belong to me and I've never used it. I'm going to leave this at the scene. So they're going to go on a wild goose chase chasing somebody else. Anyway, just putting something out there for others to think about, including those who are going to be pursuing whoever it was that did this. And obviously, it's multiple people that are into this, because a driver was waiting and they're even able to describe the vehicle that they escaped in. I wonder if anybody saw the license plate. I wonder if cameras were set up out a road that could have picked up along that route the license plate of the description of a car fitting this particular description. So you see the importance of fishbowling the place to safeguard citizens. Now let's talk about something different on a different level, because there's a trend going on right now that you must know about. Parents, this is for you. Stop safeguard your dirty picnic them when they're involved in foolishness. That is one. Because bad man have your head fi come bust out anytime your scary ass child decides that they want to run and hide when bad man want them. So we have a thing named you can't catch Quaco, catch him shot. Well, Quaco is your son. You are his shot. You know how the rest of that a go. Now besides that, there are parents who, or family members, not just parents, because we cover another story where it was a cousin that they went for, and the cousin didn't have nothing to do with their melee and drama, but them couldn't find the boy they were looking for, so they found a family member. Yeah man, remember one time I go with him over, so go visit some family members, so I know where some of them family live, and they went over there and pepper up the place and killed the man family members because they couldn't find him. So some of these parents or family members don't even have to do anything. It's just to be associated with your particular family member that got themselves caught up. It's a trend going on now. Kill a boy mother. Kill a boy auntie, cousin, uncle. Dry him out. I'm reading some of these comments and I'm telling you, boy, right now they're saying this is still under investigation. She was taken to the hospital where she was pronounced dead, and Falmouth CIB is currently investigating this incident. Now, some people have some comments that I wanted to share. One of them is JJ Deep, and JJ Deep said, how unfortunate. Church still a keep? Another reason not to go to church. Jaben said, we have descended into a very dark place. We need a total cultural remake where violence and those who perpetuate violence become very afraid and ashamed to be part of any such acts. We need to study countries who had and have controlled crimes of this manner and implemented them. He's talking about the strategies. It is doable, but it needs commitment from our homes, from our schools, from our churches, from our civic organizations, and from our government. If we do not change, we will continue the slow death as a society. No truer words have been spoken. I don't know what word to use. I want to say I am appalled. I want to say I am flabbergasted. I want to say, me no know what to say. Guest 2.5 says that Jamaica, Jamaica, the end. John Dawes said, Jano, my sweet Jamaica, gone. The heart of mankind is brutal. And so true. You know? It's a sad situation, man. It's a sad situation. This is what we have become. This is what we have become, where executions now take place in church. We don't know what this lady was involved in, so I'm not swearing for the lady. But I'm saying, does anyone deserve to die this kind of a death? And at 50-something years old, I cannot help but to think wildly that she probably never really do nobody nothing, you know. But at the same time, I can't swear for anybody. However, let's look at, even if you don't go to church, let's look at what church is supposed to represent. Holiness, sanctity, goodness, a place of reverence and worship. Even if you don't believe in that religion, and in the church, them gone. Them couldn't catch her out her door if that's what it was to be. Catch her our yard, catch her driving home on the road somewhere. In the church. This is a message. Someone wanted this message sent like this. Someone wanted this message sent just like this, for the shock value of it. That's all me have to say for now. Leave your comments in the comment section below. Tell me what you think about this one. Make we talk up. And again, since we're talking about the problem, let's also leave in the comments section suggested realistic solutions. I'll catch you on the next video, man. It's SouFLoTV. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. You're not subscribed yet? You're not a supporter, man. Hit that subscribe button. And then click the bell next to the subscribe button so you are notified every time a video is uploaded or every time we go live on YouTube right here on SouFLoTV. I'm out. Peace.